Welcome to the live stream. Now today we will be going over the best projects to accumulate now before the next leg up. Now I would think we got another 1 to 2 months to actually start accumulating some of our best projects, before eventually we have a next leg up. Now currently, now the meme coins are going parabolic, and if you are looking for trades, meme coins are the ones if you want some short-term money and then eventually roll them over into your long-term holds. Then meme coins are your best bet. Most utility tokens are currently dumping extremely hard, and I think they will continue to dump for the next potentially a month or two. However, when the market's dead, this is the best time to accumulate. Now I think right now, if you look at the gaming sector, it is completely undervalued. Most of them are down 70 to 80%. One of the ones that I like the most is OTK. If you look at it on the monthly chart or the yearly chart, it's down significantly. It's almost down a 5x from all-time high. Now, if you actually want to accumulate this project, now is a good time to DCA. Now, if you want a more safer bet, one that you can actually rely on, because this is actually holding very well compared to the rest of the gaming sector. As you can see, it's only down about 50% from its all-time highs. Now, this just shows a lot of strength in the project. A lot of people are buying it. The trading volume's over 22 million, but the market cap's only 140 million. Now, this is the most likely gaming project to reach in the billions of dollars in market cap, whereas OTK does have the potential to reach, maybe close to half a billion, close to a billion. I'll say between that region. It is the best gaming coin on Solana. Now, if you want more of a layer one, that covers the layer one, the layer twos, and the BRC narrative, then Tectum is currently on a massive discount. Now, if you look at this on the yearly chart, it's down significantly. There was people willing to buy this at $30. Now that is actually, at $12, people are hesitating to buy, which is weird to me. So, you should accumulate this right now. I think it's a good time to actually accumulate this. It's actually bottomed out. And there is a bunch of other coins you can actually buy. This one specifically, I'm in heavy. This is the one I'm actually buying a lot, because ultimately it's one of those projects that will just run randomly. When retail comes into crypto, it will definitely run. Give me 1 second. Let me see. You're loading up on TET as well, bro. I think everyone should be loading up on TET, because ultimately it is one that's going to perform well. It is a safe 30 to 50x, even though nothing is safe in crypto. If I wanted a safe 30x in my portfolio, I would definitely buy Tectum. AI tech. Yeah, I think is a good time to accumulate some tech, bro. If you only got a small bag, I think now is a very good time to accumulate. If you look at it on the yearly chart, if you compare it to some of the other layer twos, well, layer ones, if you look like Microvision, for example, if you look at this, this has dipped way more than Tectum has. If you look at this in the yearly, look, it's gone way below. It's pretty much gone below its initial price when it first launched on CoinMarketCap. So, I don't really like this project too much. I don't think it has the bullish sentiment, the fundamentals, the buzzwords for a pump. This is why I personally like Tectum over this one. Look at that drop. That's a very bad drop. The pump wasn't even that big for this. A lot of people got into this around, $9 to $10, and it went all the way to about 30. Silver, how are you, my brother? You okay? Boys, drop a like. Drop a like on the stream. I'm only going to be live for like an hour, but I gotta go somewhere after this. So now I will be dropping a new gem in the coming days on my YouTube channel, and I will potentially have an AMA with the CEO. Now, this is one that we've been accumulating, for a while. And I think it's one that will potentially perform really well in this coming bull run. It is an AI project. Yeah, memes are here to get the paper hands out of the strong projects. Exactly, Fishneck. I think it's a very good thing that memes pumped currently, because a lot of people, like, there was this weird narrative where people were going around selling all the utility tokens into meme coins, which, for a short-term play, it's not too bad. But why would you gamble a lot of money into meme coins? No, I would never do that. You can trade the meme coins, but is there any point actually, like, holding them long term? I don't think so, because when the narrative changes, 99% of these meme coins are either going to die or they're going to retrace at least 80%. And then when the meme narrative kicks off again, some of them will pump, there'll be new memes. And this is a problem with memes, right? There's new ones every other day. So, people got ADHD. So when one's pumping, a new one will come out. People jump ships. And then it's really rare for any of them to actually last really long. For example, something like Pepe, like Dogecoin, etc. Skid marks, just for the fact that the team meets all the deadlines for any tech trade fight crypto, that's a goddamn good team. I work in the industry and always delays. Yeah, and this is the things. Yeah, with tech term, if you look at the team, everything on the roadmap has been dealt with on time. And this is the thing, right? That's very important, because in a bull run, people are expecting to actually buy these projects, for all the deadlines to come out, all the bullish sentiments to come out, the bullish news. You have to do them on time. Otherwise, people actually lose interest in a project. And this happens to multiple different projects. If the deadline's delayed, people think, the team's not working hard enough. I'll give you a prime example. Miria was one of them. They had something planned, and then they basically missed the deadline. And then it had a massive drop. Although we did recover, because Miria is a good project, it took a massive dump. I don't know when it was. It was around here. It took a massive dip because initially they had something planned to come out, but then they delayed it. And then when it did come out, it had a decent run. Memes are here to get paper hands out, 100%, bro. Good evening, G. Smash the like button for you. Chris, thank you very much. Yeah, Lit Labs is on a massive dip. Now, what's happening with Lit Labs is it's a lot of paper hands. It's a lot of, a lot of jeets where what they've done is, because Lit Labs was initially, coming out with Alexa, doing a lot of stuff with Alexa, a lot of these idiots have sold their bags, down 70%, 60%, and they've put it into Alexa. However, what they don't know is Alexa's going to dump very soon as well. So they're just going to lose even more money. I don't know why Alexa's not in here. But yeah, Alexa's going to dump as well, because the IDOs are up like 70%. So as soon as they get their tokens, they're going to dump Alexa as well. So, there's a lot of idiots that's just dumping the token. But it is a good time to accumulate. Now, I wouldn't buy it right now, because ideally you want to buy it when it's found a floor price. If it's going down the way it's going down now, I don't think it's a good time to buy just yet. You want to just wait for it to kind of consolidate for like a week, and then you can accumulate. That's what I think. There's no point buying it now. I think it's going to continue to go down. It's basically down to November, well, before the big gaming pump prices, which is around 0.3, 0.4. It's crazy, isn't it? This is how much this has dropped. All because of this, FUD that's been happening consistently. And then it is the team's fault. The team has been, the way they've handled this is pretty stupid, because instead of posting on their own Twitter, they've started posting everything through Alexa. So it's just, if Alexa's going to get their own token, everyone's just going to migrate to Alexa. So the way they handle this is pretty stupid. And there is one specific team member that got fired. He keeps dumping the token over and over again. Every time he gets his tokens, he keeps dumping it. And this is why you're seeing a massive dip. And I don't blame people coming out, because it is most likely going to go a little bit lower. If it holds these regions, then it would be a good time to buy, I think. House of Crypto is getting meme train pretty much over soon. He posted X saying short term. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can just tell a lot of memes if you go on the crypto bubble, right, a lot of memes are actually going down. Like Brett, With is up a little bit, but the utility tokens are picking up again. You can see Casper's picking up. ENA is picking up. Floki is up, to be fair. But a lot of utility tokens are starting to come back slowly. And I think it's a good time actually to start accumulating them. Hey G, loving the group. Rich, well, bro, it's good to have you in the group, bro, in the VIP group. You're a good addition to the group, bro. Men say not getting the House of Cryptos. Men say not. Yeah, bro, the House of Crypto does have a lot of power, It's a bit weird though, but no one should have that much power in crypto, but they can, they can actually pump a project up quite a lot. To get $50 on Buckinghamshire if you want to be a millionaire. What is it? Told me to get $50 on Buckinghamshire half away. Is that a meme coin to be a millionaire? But you're not going to be a millionaire of $50 unless you catch a meme coin right at the bottom. You got some insider. That's the only way you could get to be a millionaire in crypto. It's very rare. It's extremely rare. It's like 1 in a million for you to actually make a million, just from $50. Some guy made I think it was around 3 to 4 million just specifically from Pepe. And he's probably made way more if his Saudi's back now. Probably even 4 or 5 million. But ultimately, boys and girls, what am I accumulating myself these days? Well, okay, so I'm accumulating my new gem. That is one that I'm accumulating. I will drop that on YouTube very soon. And I'm accumulating another gem, which is only for the VIP group currently. But I am dropping one of them for my YouTube community because I think it's about time. It is, it's gone way lower than what we accumulated. So it is a good time to start buying. Oh yeah, it went down 99%, didn't it? I think it's worth $50 gamble, bro. I think if you were to do it, I think there was some sort of glitch and it just went down 99%. I think it's worth $50 gamble. I'll be honest with you. Crypto God, welcome to the live stream, bro. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you, bro. Well, put $50 in it, you might just make it to like 500 or something very quickly. Warren Buffett's not gonna let it die though, is he? He's a big figure, he is. So right now, bro, what I'm accumulating is, OTK. I'm getting some AI tech. Now there is some bullish news coming for AI tech this month, so it is a good time to accumulate AI tech. For those of you that don't have a bag, this is a safe, nothing safe in crypto, but in my opinion, it is a good investment for a 30 to a 50x. Now, this has been consolidating for the last month between these regions, and it hasn't really dropped too much. It's been kind of like going down and it'll come back, pump back up, come back down. It's just consolidating. It is a perfect time to start accumulating this project. This is a very good GPU, CPU platform, and there is actual European governments funding this project. Top 2 wallets have 50%. Well, I think those are the vesting schedules, my friend. If you go on, hold on. Pretty sure those are the vesting schedules. Sometimes the projects, what they do is they hold the project into one or two wallets, and most of the time those are either in smart contracts or they are in vesting schedules. I will just double check for you. I can't remember from the top of my head. If you look at the holders, yeah, 34%. It is in a smart contract, you can see. Why is my internet so slow? Yeah, as you can see, this is for the minting, the transfers, the budget, and this is just specific reasons. They're not doing this to dump the token. This isn't actual thing. Is like the vesting schedule where they've ultimately, it's not one that they can dump. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the other wallet, if you can go on here. If you look at the transactions, these are for specific reasons. Most of the time, it's for the vesting schedule. How much are they? So yeah, this is why I don't like Soul thing. So Um, 36, 35. Yeah, these two are the vesting schedules. AXW. These two are the vesting schedules. I'm pretty sure I remember I verified with the team. Now this one. See, what I don't like about these on Soul Scan, it doesn't really explain to you the way ETH Scan explains to you. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Yeah, but these are just for the minting, for the collections, for the NFTs and stuff. So, yeah, there's nothing to worry about, my friend. The top wallet is for the vesting schedule. I've already asked the team this. This one's for the vesting schedule. OTK, it is a good studio to buy, I think. You know, $7.5 million in market cap. You know, if Soul's going to do well anyways, and if you don't have a gaming studio, you know, that's like under 10 million. Like, I think this is the best one. It's better than PlayZap, in my opinion. PlayZap, the dilution for PlayZap is a lot worse than OTK. You know, the one thing I don't like about PlayZap is, like, during last year, well, in 2022, what they've done is they basically gave a bunch of influencers to pump this token. I think they spent $250,000 giving money to influencers to basically pump this project. And since then, all it's done is just calm down significantly. And what they've done is, I think the way they've done it is they spend money, but I think they dumped the token in order to get that money back. And this is why it was so stupid, because we're in the midst of a bear market. Why would you pay a bunch of influencers to pump your token in a bear market? To me, that never made sense. That's the kind of stuff you do in the bull market. Yeah, boys, smash the like button. We need to get pushed in the algorithms. It does help a lot. And you know, if you look at the market cap between these two, you know, this ultimately has like another 50% dilution, I think, left to the bull run. Whereas this obviously doesn't, OTK doesn't have that much dilution left compared to PlayZap. You know, PlayZap in 2022 had about 80% dilution to the bull run. Yeah, so it still has another 50% dilution left for PlayZap. 40%? Yeah, 43%. Which is, in my opinion, is too much. Because gaming is already saturated. Why would you then hold a token with 40% dilution to the end of 2025? And I don't think that's a worthy investment. So this is why I've never been bullish on this project. You know, if you look at it on the yearly chart, it has corrected a decent amount. But just that's most gaming projects. But, you know, if you had to choose, these two have very similar concepts, you know, very hyper casual games. I would pick OTK. You know, OTK is on a way bullish chain. You know, BNB chain is more or less dead. Like, no one's building on BNB. No one's excited on BNB. Everyone is building on Sol and Base and Avalanche. Avalanche is pretty decent as well, I think. But Sol and Base is right now the two hottest chains. And a lot of gaming projects are migrating to Sol because the BNB chain is kind of pointless being on. No one uses it. Barely anyone uses it. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. The top wallet for OTK is the vesting schedule. And the second top wallet, both of them are used for specific reasons. Before I bought the token, I clarified with the team. And right now, but you know, just wait a couple of days. I will be dropping my new gem, and then I will be ultimately having an AMA with the CEO. Andreas, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, at this stage of the market, boys and girls, you know, you don't want to over diversify. You know, we're not in 2022 no more, where you're holding a bunch of different tokens and hoping that it pumps when the market lifts off again. You want to hold the best tokens, you want to accumulate them, and you want to ultimately wait till the market flips bullish. And I think it will happen in July or September, because, you know, the US economy right now is starting to slow down, which is always a good sign, because what that means is eventually they're going to start cutting rates. And this is what we should wait for. When they cut rates, that's when the market starts going up. Although we might have a short-term drop, because the rate cut could be because of something going really bad, we have a quick drop, and if they come to the rescue, then the market is back into bull run territories. And right now, because most utility tokens are dying, you got about 2 months to start accumulating them in order to make life-changing money in the coming bull run. And this is what everyone should be focusing on right now. Abdul Hakim, bro, thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. Now, I do have the best private group in the crypto space. You know, we've got a bunch of people making different calls from meme coins, utility tokens, you know, a bunch of other calls as well. Like, for example, the meme coin community, we made like a 3-4x on Maneki. Some people made like a 6 to 7x on Peng. And what is it? BVM and swaps, good news. No more BVM FUD left. Yeah, I mean, BVM is another good project for the layer 2s, Bitcoin layer 2s. Now, there was a lot of FUD regarding this token. However, the FUD's been rolled over. You know, Swamps was one of the tokens that launched on BVM. And ultimately, because they gave a lot of airdrops, you know, people just kept dumping it consistently. I don't know why, but this is the thing. When a token does too many airdrops, I don't think is a good thing, because whenever these people get free money, they're not going to hold the token. They're going to dump it instantly. So every time people get airdrops, they're going to dump the token. And that token that's launching on BVM is a representative of BVM. So whenever that token goes down significantly, people that buy it from the BVM community, what they do is they start blaming BVM because they wouldn't have bought that token because it launched on BVM. And this is why if you give too many people airdrops, they're going to dump it instantly. And then, you know, when the new investors, the JEETs, buy the project that's being launched on BVM, they come and blame BVM afterwards. So Swamps, what they've done is they basically pulled the liquidity because everyone was dumping it too hard from the airdrops. And then now what they've done is they're giving people one-to-one tokens back. So there's ultimately no more FUD left for BVM. And this is why you see it consolidating for the last month. You know, it's kind of holding this region now. And I think if it holds this for another couple of days, it will start flying back up. And this is one of the tokens that House of Crypto actually shows a lot. So there is influencer shit in this. Do you think it'll come down to 0.2? Well, that was my base case, that, you know, it was going to wick down to 0.2. It did come down to 0.22 on KuCoin for a split second. However, it got bought up. But I think what's happened now is I think a community has given an accumulation alert. And this is why you're seeing this sharp wick up to like 28. However, I think it will start coming back down. But on the next come down, and I think it's a good time to start accumulating this. But I think it will come down once more, yes. 0.2 would be a good accumulation. Well, that would be a very good accumulation. That's like a 6 to 7x from these all-time highs. So yeah, I would accumulate a decent amount at that price. And if it wicks back down, you know, it might have a wick down below that. Because if you look at the support region is around these regions here. So it could come down to, you know, 0.16. But I don't think that's likely. It will probably be consolidating around these regions here. You know, the highs is around 24. So it will probably wick back down around here. It will just follow what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin was to go back down now, this will follow Bitcoin. And this is one of the good signs because it does follow Bitcoin a lot. EOS and EOS EVM making a comeback. Plays up using them. EOS and what is EOS, my friend? Oh, okay. EOS. I'm not aware of this project, Skidmarks. I haven't really looked into it. It looks like it's on Binance, Coinbase, it's on the tier 1 exchanges, and it's almost $1 billion in market cap. Well, that's the thing though. With PlayZap, you know, if you had to choose between OTK and PlayZap, I would personally pick OTK, just because, you know, what makes OTK stand out is the dual earning aspect, and the statistics behind OTK is very impressive. You know, they got over 2 million downloads and 30k monthly influencers. Bro, what's wrong with this idiot? Yeah, it is gay memes week. Bro, what the fuck? I think isn't it Gay Pride Month or some shit? I think it is Gay Pride Month, isn't it? We could probably see some of them pump. Yeah, skid marks. I mean, look, if you're down on if you're down on Players App, then just hold it. It will pump obviously when gaming takes off, but if you're talking about which one will give more returns, I think OTK will give more returns just because it's on Solana. That gives it advantage over and it will be launching on Solana phone. So the OTK game itself, the app will be on the Solana phone. So that's also bullish. Keep that in mind. But this is very similar to Plays App. This whole concept of hyper casual games. They're both on it's just one or the other. Like one's on Solana and one's on BNB. Which chain is more bullish? Solana, in my opinion. Solana chain has been performing well. It's very similar in market cap. OTK has a better earning system, and the earning system is ultimately the most important thing when it comes to gaming, because people will only play this game if they earn money. Well, with OTK, you can earn real world assets. You can earn, computers, computer keyboards, computer mouses, headphones, gift cards, etc. EOS is old as hills, got sued for being security, now wants to be relevant again. It's a team, got 30 billion market cap, or 3 billion market cap. President left since, and then now they're taking burns now. Yeah, see, a lot of these old projects come around when it's near the bull run. Yeah, if you look at it, it was completely dead. What's the highs? Yeah, it did about 18x. It's not too bad. Soulflex, well, welcome. It's good to see you. I think meme coins are going to start slowing down now. All the high cap meme coins are going to slow down. They're going to roll into lower cap meme coins, and then after that, the meme narrative will be dead. And then someone else will start. And I think it could be gaming next. It could be gaming. Now, for anyone that actually bought this token in the last, the last couple of weeks that I've been shilling it, you would have ultimately been up around close to, well, at the heights, it was up around 2x. Now, if you bought it around, I think it was like 16 cents, it went all the way to like 35 cents. You would have made around a 2x. Now, this project just launched on the DEX, which is why it had a short-term pump. Now, they will ultimately have their new game coming out very soon. For those of you that don't know, the new game is quite decent. It's not too bad. They have 3 different games. And, this had a decent pump recently. It's live on Uniswap today. And I think ultimately, for a project that's 300k market cap, the trading volume is really impressive. 250k or 240k trading volume. The market cap's 300k. That just shows a lot of interest in the project. A lot of people are, buying this, selling this, whatever it is. But, just that trading volume is bullish in my opinion, because it just shows a lot of interest in the project. And this is the type of stuff, with these type of projects, it's high risk, high reward. You don't hold a big amount. You hold a small percentage of your portfolio, about 1%. President Hoof said, find a good DJ and game meme for this. I think it is before meme's going to die. Yeah, I think the gay memes might actually pump, because I think it's the Gay Pride Month or some shit. There's quite a few. I put one in the VIP group. I don't know if that's going to do well though. I think it was called was it Gay Stop? I think it was Gay Stop, wasn't it? Because GameStop's pumping right now, so they just went and made a Gay Stop, which is stupid, but is GameStop on here now? Yeah, look at GameStop is up 160%. And what they've done is they just made a Gay Stop. This is ridiculous, bro. This is actually crazy pump. Is this the same GameStop one, huh? It's not, is it? 150%. That's actually a good pump, that is. Well, this is the thing, right? Meme coins is a big gamble. You only put money wherever you can afford to lose. It's not one that you actually go heavy on. If you want a quick trade, something that you can make money short term and then roll it into your long term holds, then ultimately this is what you should be doing right now. You should be taking advantage of the market, of the meme coin narrative. A lot of people sit out during the meme narrative, but there is a lot of money to be made. And if you're willing to risk 50, £100, £200 for the potential to earn like 2-3k, I think it's sometimes it's worth the risk, not all the time. If you know people that actually understand memes, because a lot of people don't understand memes. They just buy too many. There's so many memes that's just dying off. There's a few that's pumping, but most of them are dying right now. And you have to look at communities, influencers, because influencers are the ones that can actually pump meme coins. If the team, the community got good connections, and this is why you see Maniki to perform so well, because they had so many different influencers actually shilling this, along with the UFC fighter. And this is kind of being consolidated now. You'll probably have one more leg up because they said they got some sort of bullish thing planned. So you'll probably have another leg up, and then I think that could be the top. Andrew, how are you, my bros? Good to see you in here. Boys, drop a like on the stream. So just to make it very clear, right? The best projects to accumulate right now is OTK, Tech Term, AI Tech, Karate is another good project to accumulate right now. For those of you that don't have a project in the entertainment narrative, then Karate is a good set, is a good bet, because a lot of people, if you look on the yearly chart, right, is more or less back down to his floor price. Is very close to his floor price. Now a lot of people pumped this up, and then when it came back down, because there was a massive unlock, a very massive unlock that happened a few months ago. Now that has gone past now. So for anyone that wants to buy this project, now is a decent time to start DCAing. This is a very good entertainment narrative. They are a legit business. And, the CEO was, talking to The Rock a couple of days ago. And this is what caused this massive rally. It was a massive pump. It was like a massive wick. It was this massive wick right here. The CEO posted on his Twitter a video with The Rock saying The Rock was basically wanting to fight on Karate Combat. Now this one will do well in the bull run, because a lot of people are going to think, a lot of retail investors are going to come in and they're going to think they're investing into the UFC, at early stages. And this is why I think it'll perform well. Another one on the entertainment narrative is Rystream. Now this has come down significantly as well, along with most utility tokens. Now Rystream is very similar to Hello. Now it is one of those projects that you kind of have to bet on, because just like Hello is hit or miss, because ultimately if the show doesn't perform, then this token will just end up like Hello. However, because Hello has already failed, if these guys capitalize on the mistakes that Hello made, then ultimately they can do well. Now they do have 2 launch pads as well, one to watch the show and one to launch actual tokens. So the token utility for this project is quite decent, and the CEO does have quite a lot of connections in terms of tier 1 exchange listings. So and they got more than enough funds. The guy's pretty wealthy in my opinion. Like if you look at all the businesses he's done, like most of his businesses have been successful. So I think they've got more than enough money for tier 1 exchange listings. Now if you look at Hello, for anyone that holds this token, there's so many people that was shilling this and are still shilling this now. I think this project is not worth the investment anymore, because ultimately, if the show failed and the CEO doesn't know crypto that well, then what use is the point? What is the point of actually holding this project? The show's already failed now. The most anticipated thing for this project was the show. That's failed. They're charging way too much. They spend way too much money actually setting up the show, to the point where they actually released it. They were charging stupid prices where no one was stupid enough to actually buy what they were. I think it was like, how much was it? It was like 300-400 or something a month. I can't remember how much it was, but who's paying 300-400 a month to watch a shit crypto show? Like, the CEO is retarded. You could have just done something simple like 10 to 15 monthly membership. That would have done well. It would have just been like something like Netflix. Why is someone going to pay 50 times more than, Netflix to watch one show, where you can pay, 50 times less to watch 100 shows on Netflix? So this just shows how stupid the CEO was for this project. Now, if you traded this, it would have been all right. If you bought around these regions, and you would have made a decent amount of money. But long term, I would not hold this project. Let's put Hello on the not worth investment list because it's just not going to perform, bro. Yeah, Hello has no utility at all. They were supposed to be a gaming project, but they've not released a single game. The games are absolutely terrible. Is Hoove in the chat? And ultimately, I think it will perform well. Well, I don't think it will perform well at all. Yeah, Hello is dead, bro. Hello is completely dead. I don't think there's any incentive for anyone to hold Hello. This is the thing with a lot of projects, right? A lot of crypto projects. If the CEO doesn't have no crypto background, they've come from Web2 companies. If they don't understand crypto, then ultimately they're not going to perform because Web2 and Web3 is completely different. You're looking at degen people like us who are buying these projects, bro. And if the actual utility is really bad, no one's going to buy them. Bro, the show is just stupid. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, let me quickly make you mod. 1 second. Where you at? How do I make you mod? There you go, Soulflex. You are mod now. You are indeed mod. Now, as I was saying, if there's no incentive, if there's no utility for the project, then ultimately there is no incentive to hold it. I'll give you a prime example, right? All of these DEXs, there is no incentive to hold any of these DEXs because there's no utility. If Uniswap was actually smart, yeah, Soulflex, you are actually a mod. You know what to do. This is the thing, right? This has gone up to 5.7 billion. Like, no one is actually buying this project. There's no incentive to hold this project. Uniswap, if they had done something as simple as, if you hold Uniswap, then you can get you can get like 10%, 5% discount on all your trades, then everyone will hold this project. But because there's no incentive to hold it, there's no benefits, I don't even know why people invest into this project. Deuce, welcome, my bros. Good to see you. Boys, we've got 29 people in here. Drop a like on the stream, please. It does help a lot. They got tons of celebrities on there, and they got Rock on there as well. Yeah, this is the thing with they got Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan shouted them out on his podcast. What else is there? They got The Rock. They've got a bunch of different this is the thing, right? With UFC, a lot of people like UFC. A lot of people like fighting. A lot of people like betting. And when you combine both of them together, then ultimately a lot of people are going to invest into the project. With Hello, there is clear, not Hello, Karate, there is clear token utility. You can hold a project, you can bet using your Karate tokens. That is a very clear token utility. They have regular fights, so you can ultimately bet regularly on whoever you want to win. And I think it's one of those where you don't actually lose money. I can't remember how they works, but whatever you bet, you don't actually lose. So, it does sound a bit scammy, but the way that it works, it works out fine. So you can't really complain. Hot like of President with Ruggy, yeah. There is a few groups that's actually holding up Hello. If they was to sell it, Hello will go below 3 cents, 100%. But there is quite a few groups that's kind of been stuck holding their bags. So now they don't have a choice but to hold. And this is why you gotta be careful who you listen to, because a lot of people are selfish. They will do everything based on their own interest. Whereas obviously, like if I held a project and it wasn't performing well or it was doing really bad, I would not tell other people to invest in it, because ideally, if my viewers are watching my videos, I would not tell them to invest in a project just to put my own bags. I think that's evil. I don't think that's the right thing to do. There's a lot of people that's actually telling you to still hold your hello bags. Now, don't get me wrong, in the bull run, everything pumps, but would you rather allocate your money into something that can pump 50x, 100x, 30x, or would you rather hold your money in a project that can barely do your 5x? I can't see hello doing more than a 5x, because the games are terrible, even though they're classed as a gaming project, and the entertainment side has died now. No one is looking to watch their show because it's overly charged. They spend way too much money marketing the thing, way too much money setting it up. Now there is no incentive for anyone to pay for the subscription. Yeah, karate up only betting is genius, bro. It just brings a lot of degens into the project. A lot of people don't understand it as well, but apparently you can just never lose. I don't bet, but who you've betted on there, how does it work? Can you explain to the chat how it works, please? Yeah, a lot of money is tied up in hello, mate. Skid marks, that's exactly right. There is so much money, tied up in hello. It's one of those that you should there's no incentive to invest in it. They're just better narratives. I make a decent 5 to 6% bet in every event. It will get, does it? Okay, that's even more bullish then. That's even more bullish. Yeah, karate is a very good token. Even though it's 40 million in market cap, I think it's still worth the investment, because I think it's the best narrative, was the best token in the entertainment narrative. It's one that can actually reach a few $1 billion in market cap. If just The Rock in a bull run, let's say The Rock or Joe Rogan or something, was to give it a shout out or something, like, it will go parabolic. There's just little stuff like that in the bull run makes a massive difference, because when retail comes in, they're going to invest into this heavy. That's why I think, right now is a perfect time to buy karate, because I think it's more or less bottomed out. I think the bottom's already in for this. I can't see it going too much lower. Maybe it could potentially retest, the lows, but is that really too much of a difference? It's like 0.0013. I don't think it's even worth. Like, I would just start DCAing now, to be honest. If you don't hold a bag, obviously. Yeah, and it's quite easy to make money on this as well on the betting side. Actually, hello, I'm not sure. The guys named remapped Doge Dash to hello, which was rugged last cycle. The actually guy who rugged it was labeled a scammer on the team. That's even worse then, bro. If the game is not, if the game, but the game's terrible anyways. Have you seen the games on hello? Is awful, bro. It's actually awful. It looks like the games has been made in like 5 minutes and they just put it on the website just to be classed as a gaming project. Yeah, this right here, Dead Dash. It doesn't look too bad, but no one's playing these games, bro. Where's the show though? Let's go on the TV side. I hope no one holds this token, bro. I do hope no one holds this token. They've more or less just failed it. Yeah, bet you win. You get percentage of the allocation to the said fighter. If the fighter is the favorite, then you do the win. But if you get the underdog, you get a better win. Lose. What does it say? Lose, you get all your tokens back. That's crazy, that is. So that you can never lose. It just sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Don't get me wrong. It does sound like a Ponzi scheme. But, you got to take advantage of these Ponzi schemes, bro. But it is a legit business, though. Outside of crypto, it is still a legit business. They have regular fights. They pay the fighters. People come out to watch their shows. It's still a legit business outside of crypto. So it will still perform anyways. I will only be live for another 15 minutes because I do have to go somewhere. Is there any tokens you guys want me to look at? Any token reviews? One that did pump recently, or dumped recently. I actually made a video on this, but it did have a massive dump. It's called EMC. Now, I've spoken to the team, and ultimately what they've said is, they're going to be updating their fully diluted market cap, because if you look at the market cap, right, is I think it's 30 million, but the fully diluted is over 400 million or billion. I don't even know what it is. So the fully diluted is horrible. And I think they're going to start either burning the tokens or they're going to start cutting it in half. They're going to do something significant to change the fully dilution of this project, because, you know, the fact that it's only 3% in circulation is already bad. But if retail comes into the market and they see that the tokens, you know, I don't even know whether dilution is really bad, they're not going to buy this project. They're going to stay away from the project, because if you look at it, 30 million to 400 million is terrible. I don't think it's even worth buying it. You know, the dilution is horrible, but it would potentially be worth buying this project after, you know, after it's actually, after they've fixed the dilution and the tokenomics, because this is what they're working on right now. They're going to fix this very soon. And as soon as it does, I will make an updated video on this to explain, you know, if it's still worth the investment or not. Because right now, I don't think it's worth the investment currently, even though I did make a video on it. The concept, you know, everything about the project is bullish, apart from the tokenomics. Now, the team has taken this in consideration, and they are willing to fix it. So, you know, let's see what they do. And then I will make an updated video on this to see if it's worth investing into right now. Currently, I don't think it's worth buying this. I just think there's better investments. So, you know, for anyone that did watch that video, I personally would not DCA this currently until they fix this. And I heard there is some more tokens coming in circulation for this specific project. And this is what's caused the actual dump, because there is some more tokens being released. And one whale, like there was a whale in the project, one actually took profits. However, another one took a 35k hit on this and he panic sold. And this is what caused the massive dump. But even then, I don't think it's worth buying this currently. I would personally wait till they fix the fully diluted market cap. Then it might be worth investing into this. But currently, I wouldn't buy it. SY, Mr. Rambo, how are you, my brother? How are you? Okay. Yeah, you gotta take advantage of the Ponzi scheme, bro. Yeah, all crypto is a Ponzi. All crypto is a Ponzi, bro. Apart from a few, obviously. Ethereum and Bitcoin are no longer a Ponzi. They've been classified as, you know, commodities. And they have the, well, I think Bitcoin has, but not Ethereum. But they do have the ETFs now, so they are as legit as they're going to get. Now, the rest of the market, Solana might get an ETF soon, because a lot of institutions just love Solana for some reason. And this is why it's gone parabolic. Visa's using them. A bunch of other institutions just like it. I don't know why. It goes down at least once a month. But ultimately, it's one of those projects that's just going to perform well anyways, whether we like it or not. Whether it's going to go down or not continuously. Yeah, Softflex, we are DCing into our secret pick soon. I think we'll DCA tomorrow. A Maneki ETF next. That's what we need. We need a Maneki ETF next. Maneki is holding up fairly well, to be fair, I think. Karate also having other bonus bettings. They had a poker game you bet on recently. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know, this whole betting narrative will do well, because Alex Becker's going to keep shilling betting. A lot of people do like betting, and it kind of covers both narratives, the entertainment and, you know, the betting aspect. So this is why I think it'll perform better than Rivestream. Any insights on TokenFi? We can have a look at TokenFi. I don't think I've looked into the project. Oh, TokenFi, this one. I do know this one, actually. I can have a look at it. I can't remember exactly what it does, but I think it is the RWA play. Is Nuke AI considered a gem or just honorable mention? Well, Nuke AI is on honorable mention right now, as it's not worth the investment currently. However, I would class it as a gem in about August times, September times. Because, you know, just like I predicted, Nuke AI has been dumping significantly because the vesting is extremely harsh and it's not worth buying currently. You know, it took a massive hit. It's going to continue to go lower. You know, all the people that are buying now are just going to become bag holders for the early investors. They get the tokens every day. Most of them are still up at least 3 to 6x right now, I think. And, you know, when they get the tokens every day, they're just going to keep dumping until they bring it down to their own prices. And then they're going to eventually just, you know, stop dumping it, hold it for the bull run. And then that's when we'll see this going parabolic. You know, this is backed by Becca. Becca's going to show the shit out of this in a bull run when AI takes off. And it will perform well. You know, $13 million in market cap is pretty good, to be fair. The vesting isn't too bad after September. You know, you're looking about I think it's a 3.5x dilution or 3x dilution, just from memories. Now, TokenFi. Oh, have I gone into it? $139 million in market cap. Now, if you want to hold an RWA play, I would personally pick Relio. Relio just got listed on a new exchange today. I am aware of this project. It has been performing fairly well. You know, fairly well. But the volume has gone down 26%, which is quite a lot. But it's, you know, it's done pretty well. If you got in around here, you would have made around a 10x, just over a 10x on your investment. But I do like Relio better than this. Fiznik, I do like Relio better than this. Just because Relio is one of those projects that is backed by actual institutions. There is an institution that is funding the development of this project. And this is where it stands out above other RWA projects. Now, the market cap isn't 10 million. It is a lot higher than that. You know, I think it's over $100 million in market cap. So it might be very similar market cap to TokenFi. But if I had to choose one or the other, I would definitely choose Relio because there is an institution, a few institutions that's actually funding the development of this project. And this is why I think it'll perform well. They've got more than enough money to get tier 1 exchange listings. And I think they will get a tier 1 exchange listings when the time is right. I think it was one of the big companies was predicting this to hit $8 very soon. And it was trending on Twitter. So, you know, there is a lot of bullish sentiment behind this project. Thank you, S-Bird. Thank you very much, my friend. Thoughts on ZK Poly for a mid cap? It is close to idle price. Bossman, chicken or pizza? But I'd rather get a cheeseburger still over a pizza. I like a cheeseburger over a pizza. Boys, drop a like on the stream. We do have 36 people watching. Now, that is quite a lot, as I've only been streaming for about a couple of weeks. So I am thankful for all you guys. ZK Poly. This one right here. $69 million in market cap. I think it's better to watch it on here, actually. Where's the ticker? ZK. I don't like coin market cap. I like coin gecko instead. You like pizza? Now, you're a menace, boy, if you like pizza over a cheeseburger. I'm just here for the vibes. You're here for Maneki? I think you are here for Maneki. Yeah, I don't know why this is not here. Let's just go on the website anyways. Is a bridge. Empowering interoperability computation with ZK rollups. Zero knowledge proof. Okay. ZK rollups was quite hot at one point. Yeah, burger all day, but 100%. The fastest ZK proof of date. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing these are the systems they use. Virgo Plus, and Orion. Empowering Web3 with zero knowledge proof. Zero knowledge is bullish. I think it will perform well. It's got a massive ecosystem. Okay. Is the team doxed for this? I would like to see if the team is doxed. 25 supporting chains, which is quite bullish. 80 plus 8 ecosystem partners. That is very good as well. Okay, so he's got Binance Labs, That in itself is bullish. It's got OKX, Aminico brand. Yeah, this is a good project, my friend. This is a good mid-cap to hold. ZK roll-ups, ZK Finance itself, zero knowledge proof is really bullish. And yeah, I think this will do well. What exchanges are these guys on? Are they already on Binance? Yeah, they're on crypto.com, but we could potentially see this on Binance as well, since they are backed by Binance Labs. Bybit is a tier 1 exchange. They got 2 tier 1 exchanges. Yeah, this is a good project. This is not a bad project to hold. Now, because it's only 6% in circulation, we will have to look at the vesting schedule to see if it's worth the investment. When it comes to new projects, the vesting schedule is very important, and you have to double check. So yeah, it's about a 10x dilution. Yeah, about a 10x dilution. Let's see if the vesting is harsh or not. If the vesting is harsh, then I would potentially not invest into this. Okay, so that's the network that's been linear for 3 years. So this will go past the bull run anyways. So that's not too bad. Community marketing airdrops. Is the airdrops already out? Because if the airdrops are already out, if not, then I think we could potentially see this dumping a little bit more. With airdrops, it's free money. So, if it's a big percentage of the supply as well, people are just going to keep dumping this. Is it close? What is idle price for this? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is very close to idle price. It's close to idle price, but for these fuckers, they're going to be up a decent amount. Like, this is the reason why it's undisclosed, because these guys are probably getting very, very cheap prices. Way cheaper than these guys. They probably get it like 10 cents even, probably even less than that, I reckon. So, this is the problem. Now, how much of the supply do the early investors hold? Let's find out now. Where is the rest of the tokens? Ooh, 86% of the supply is not tracked. Now, that is very worrying. You would have to double check where the 86% of the tokens are, because over here, they're only accounting for 12% of the supply, and this is getting unlocked every day. Well, not all of them, but this one just started now. Well, tokens. Yeah, so these guys got 2-year cliff. These guys are getting their tokens now. This will continue to dump, my friend. This will continue to dump. You got to find out where the 86% of the supply is, because that's not counted in the vesting schedule. So we don't know what the 86% is. If that is focused for early investors, that's a very bad sign. That is not a good sign at all. Community airdrops, 37%. Fucking hell, that's a lot. Oh, it gotta be for these then. Yeah, it's gotta be for this. I would personally wait before investing into this. The only good thing is the 26% of the supply will be going past the bull run. So that is bullish. The rest of them, maybe I would wait a couple of months before getting into this. It'll probably drop a bit more. One time I ordered Domino's with extra burger sauce, and they added so much they couldn't even see the pizza. Tokenomics are killing these new projects, greedy VCs. Bro, all these new projects that are launching, it's not like VCs, it's the projects itself that are getting greedy, because what they're doing is, all they're focused on is early investors. They just want to make quick money, and it's just stupid because no retail is dumb enough to buy a project with with really bad vesting. For example, Nuke AI. Nuke AI is a very good project, but the vesting schedule is so harsh that no one's buying it. Anyone that's buying it now is just going to become bag holders, and that's why I don't think it's worth the investment currently. And a lot of people waited till this year to get tokens, because therefore all of these tokens are going to launch with decent tokenomics. Now, I think even all the gaming projects that are launching recently have been getting a little bit too greedy as well, and this is why none of them are doing well right now. Most of them they come out, they dump a lot, and then some of them do well short term. Most of them will just they just won't perform. What do I think of Flux? I'm not invested in Flux. I don't think it's worth holding Flux. There is no, I don't think it's worth holding Flux. There's just better mid caps than Flux. It's old as well, so there's no point holding that, I don't think. Papa John's, do you play any games for airdrops on Telegram? Do I play any games? I don't play any games, but there was one that I was doing. It was called it was like a centralized exchange. I forgot what it was called, but it is in my public group. You know, if you want to join my public group, the link is in the description as well. So, you know, you can join my public group, and then ultimately there's quite a few. You know, I got a few people that actually launched them. So Notcoin was one that they did, and a lot of people made good money on that. But there's around 3-4 more that they shared there. Bro, what's wrong with this guy, man? Binance CEO sentenced to 4 months in prison. Yeah, he has. I'm surprised he has, you know. I'm actually surprised that I'm surprised. I thought I would have just gave him a little bit of just a little bit of. I thought I would have just got out on bond because he has so much money, but 4 months in prison isn't really nothing, to be honest. What do I think of GOM? Never heard of that project, bro. GOM. Game of memes. Oh my goodness, is a meme coin. Okay, so it is consolidating. Had a massive rally. It is consolidating. You know, I'm not really a meme expert, I'll be honest with you. Which one, man? I'm also in the private group. Are you in the private group as well, my friend? The public group is the HDBTC one. That's where all the I do have the airdrops in the private group as well, so it's also in there. Yeah, I'm not too good with meme coins, my friend. I have a very meme specialist in my group. He's the one that takes care of the meme coins. But it is consolidating, which is a good sign, which means that it will probably rally. Whenever it consolidates for this long, you know, without dumping, then potentially if they do a little bit of marketing, then this will pump. But obviously it does depend on how much marketing they do. $10K followers. Pepe. No, I don't think this is worth the investment. I don't think it's worth the investment. Unless you want to risk a little bit. It's on Mexi. Oh, it is on Mexi, to be fair. They have to do some sort of marketing, bro. Otherwise, this ain't going to pump. Meme coins is all about marketing. If there's no marketing, then ultimately there's no point. What do I think of Blender and X? Well, Blender's not really worth the investment, my friend. You know, you've probably seen it from a lot of influencers, a lot of Twitter shillers. Now, for those of you that don't know, a lot of these Twitter shillers, they tend to, you know, what they do is they pump a lot of these projects together. So they're coordinated. They'll go from group to group and pump these projects. And then what they do is all of them shill it for a couple of months to pump their own bags. And this is why this coin is not worth the investment. There's just way better projects than this. You know, I don't even think there's a docs team for this. This is just one that just went parabolic during the GPU narrative. It's one that just went really GPU net, this one, a few other ones as well. Like there's no docs team, 5 tax. These are just normal projects they probably made in 10 minutes just for the narrative. This is why I don't get why people will buy this project. And this whole concept of partnership with NVIDIA, they're not partnered with NVIDIA. They just use NVIDIA. Anyone can use NVIDIA. I use NVIDIA for my laptop. You understand what I'm saying? So, well, I don't know how legit these are with the Microsoft NVIDIA, because you can see every single person has NVIDIA and Intel on their page. So you have to double check if these are legit or not. Microsoft development program, if they do have that, that's not too bad. But the team isn't doxed. You know, AI Tech is a way better investment than this. If you're going to buy any GPU coin, you'd rather just buy AI Tech. because there's governments using them. And I don't think Blender's worth the investment, bro. Let's put Blender in here. It's just not worth the investment. A lot of people just show, a lot of Twitter shooters show Blender to pump their own bags. And it's quite obvious as well. Zero AI, I've never heard of this one, bro. Yeah, I don't think this one's even on CoinMarketCap yet. I'll have a look at this in my free time, my friend. Oh, it's on here actually. Let's zoom out on the monthly. Yeah, it's pumping a little bit. Revolutionary AI with zero AI, okay. Groundbreaking technology, of course. Text to video, I don't really like this, bro. Create your image, bro. There's like 50 projects like this, very similar project, where you can create your image, your audio. There's literally 50 different projects like this. And I don't know what the difference is between this one and the 50 other ones. Oh, it's comparing them, okay. Voice to video, text to video, yeah. I'm not really bullish on this concept. It's just very basic AI technology. They just use LLMs. Now, LLMs has been around for so many years. It's not, anytime you see LLMs on a project, it's very old tech. Yeah, this looks quite good, to be fair, in terms of the actual animation. This will probably perform, to be fair. This will probably perform. If they can market right, it will perform. But these are the type of projects you put a small amount in, high risk, high reward. If your money dies, it dies. Like, it's not one you put significant money into it. But, it's been holding up fairly well. You can put a small amount into this. I personally wouldn't invest in it. But just because there's so many of them, there's like 50 different ones where they do, they do specific things like text to speech, video to whatever it is, like videos, images. There's 50 different ones, and they're all pretty much the same thing. Someone said that the new project, 9 Heroes, really good. Matt actually yelling at Banter Games Hustling said that we can Retail make any profits here. No, Retail is pissed. Well, I think someone actually posted this on my last live stream, and it has pumped, don't get me wrong, but these short-term pumps are not that impressive to me, because from my memory, this project has a really bad vesting schedule. The vesting schedule was awful for this, so it's not really worth investing into it unless you want to do short-term. Look at this. Oh, actually, this might be a different project actually. 50% is untracked. I don't know what that is, but 33, yeah, it is untracked. Well, it's not untracked, but it's over here. It's just not in the vesting schedule. So all of this is 1 year cliff. And when would that be out though? When is the next unlock? Let's have a look at the unlock. Oh, so the next unlock is May 2025. Okay. And if you end of the year, oh, it's only a 1x dilution. Yeah, this is not too bad, mate. This is not too bad at all. This is actually not too bad. The vesting schedule is quite decent. The tokens are locked up for a whole year, and ultimately the market cap's 34 million. It is quite high, but I think it's still worth, if you want to buy this project, I wouldn't be mad. I haven't really looked into the game. Now, it is on Solana, so it is bullish. But the vesting schedule is quite good. Everything's locked up for a year, apart from that 50%. I don't know what that is. Or you have to double check that with the team. Oh, is this project? Okay, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this isn't too bad, to be fair. Yeah, but boys, I have to go somewhere, so I will have to wrap up this live stream. But I will probably be live tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in, and drop a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. And yeah, appreciate all you guys coming in. I will be live tomorrow as well, so